Hello, my name is Giselle and this is Vybechecktarot. Let's go ahead and get started on your general reading. There seems to be some type of reflection going on. You're wanting to take a step back and shift your focus. Especially with this King of Swords, you're starting to develop effective communication. You're coming out of this hermit mode where you're starting to really go after what is it that you seek, what is it that you want. You're no longer holding back in efforts to avoid hurting someone's feelings. You've taken a step back from something or someone. Especially with this Queen of Swords, there seems to be some type of empowerment that you've recently obtained. You feel like you've gained your power back. You're no longer dependent on other people or dependent on retaining your happiness from other people. There is still a lot of resistance on what you want to move forward with. Almost like there's an uncertainty of what you want. You're in the mid stage of letting someone completely go and giving it time. It's almost like there is that uncertainty. And I don't want to even say uncertainty. It's more like you still have hope that there can be a renewal between you and something or you and a person. Let me get some clarification on this Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Cups. You want a renewal, or you still have hope that there'll be renewal between you and this love interest. You do feel like a magnetic connection with them, and despite the hurt that they've caused you, you still see them in a positive way. This is very, very pure love. It's almost like you understand they have the ability to hurt you, to not do better in the future, but you're willing to take that chance because of the connection, because of the chemistry, because of that magnetic pull that you have towards them. It's almost like you two have an understanding. Tell me some more about this Two of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Devil, and the Empress. Okay. So with this energy, what I'm picking up very, very highly is you wanted this person to be your happy ending. You actually wanted to take this all the way. You wanted to take action towards them. You wanted them to fulfill your every desire. And at some point they did. But there is a lot of sexual desire that's keeping you distracted from this person, either them or you. It seems like there is a lot of temptation, but nothing compares to you. Nothing sexually, nothing physically. I mean, this person, whoever they're messing with, or people that they're messing with, it doesn't even compare to you. It's almost like an act for them to prove to themselves that they don't want you anymore, that they can be without you. But ultimately, this person wants to be with you. And for those of you, I would really be careful, because it almost seems like if you guys are being unsafe, there could be an unexpected pregnancy. So please be careful with that if that's not something you want. If it's something that you do want, then it's something that it's going to come in really fast, faster than you expected. But it's going to bring such clarity to your relationship. It's going to be like a positive thing. It may scare the crap out of you guys, essentially, especially if it is your first child, but this is something that's supposed to happen. Let me get some more cards. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, you are going to feel like a dissatisfaction that it came too quickly, or maybe some uncertainty, like you're just not sure if this is what you wanted. But just know that this is divinely orchestrated. It's something that was supposed to happen. It's something that's divinely planned. And if you're already in this position where you feel like you're in the receiving end, where you might be with child, then I just want you to take care of yourself and just take it day by day. And if you're on the opposite end, where you are the male that find yourself in this predicament, I want you to just understand that everything happens for a reason. And how you treat this circumstance is going to determine your faith with this relationship. Because how you treat someone when they're carrying a child, that is the most memorable time, and they will remember it for the rest of their lives. So please be kind on both ends and make sure that you're treating the situation with care and sensitivity Always, always, always pay attention to how you feel, but be careful how you communicate. Pause and reflect before you're going to say something that you're going to regret. Okay, let's move forward. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles, this situation is going to require a lot of patience. It's going to require financial faith and a lot of work financially, obviously, with the circumstances. But with this Page of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands, this is something that is going to require a lot of self-assurance, a lot of confidence, because this is going to bring a lot of ups and downs. There's going to be a lot of rewards at the end of it, because this is something that's supposed to happen. It's divinely orchestrated, but at the same time, I'm feeling that it's going to cause a lot of mental turmoil. Let me pull some more cards just to get a little bit more information. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Magician in reverse. With the Eight of Wands, this is something that was, although it's something beautiful, it creates a lot of panic. This is an energy asking you to slow down and to really look at the positive in this, especially with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about having the ability to stop being selfish, having the ability to just not think about yourself, but to think about everything else in the entire situation in a bird's eye view. Because if you feel like this is not something that you planned, or you feel like subconsciously you wanted it, but you're not really sure about it, because I'm also picking up an energy where you felt like this is something you really, really wanted, and you always knew that you would want a child with this person. But at the same token, you're not really sure this is supposed to happen. There's almost an uncertainty in this energy. Ooh, all my cards fell. Let me pull another deck, because literally all my cards fell on the floor. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, this is something that you're going to have to work on as far as your communication, your emotional state, because it's not going to be all roses and butterflies, right? But it's definitely something that you unconsciously or subconsciously wanted. Even though you worked very hard, it's been a very slow progress to get to this point. And this may be a relationship that has been long-term with a recent separation, or it may be something that's fairly new and it scares the crap out of you because it is so new and there has been so much turmoil. But the reality is the storyline is still the same, because this is general. There is definitely a sense of connection here. There's a sense of renewal, and if it's not pregnancy, it's definitely renewal of the relationship, renewal of the connection. As soon as this person heals themselves energetically, it'll prompt you and push you into a sense where you need to heal yourself, or vice versa, place the energy where it fits. You healing yourself is going to heal your person, and vice versa. Them healing themselves is going to heal you, but it is going to take a lot of hard work. This is something that's not going to come easy. I'm going to pull a message for their energy and what they want to tell you right now, what your person is thinking or feeling at the moment. Okay? No one understands me but you. Absolutely. So they feel like regardless of them entertaining other people, other situationships, or just wanting to be single, there is nobody like you. There's no one that understands them like you. There's no one that connects to them like you. And that's something that could be expected, because there is such an intense magnetic connection between you two. So I wouldn't expect anything less. So let's see what has, transpired between this relationship. Isolated. So since the separation, if you're still currently in separation, some of you have talked, not fully, but have gauged where they are mentally. And they definitely feel isolated without you being in their life. This is somebody that really heavily depended on you and feels like they've lost their world. They've lost their backbone. They've lost themselves. And this is someone that is very jealous. Even though that you guys are not together, they still feel jealous of the thought of you being with someone else, the thought of you entertaining someone else. They do want to speak to you and tell you what's going on in their life, but there is a lot of fear-based emotions on this. They're clear, I don't know if you guys had a conversation or if it's been some time, but they're clear that they may have lost you at this point. So they're afraid of communicating with you. They're afraid of coming to you with the truth, with clarity on what they want, because they're almost self-sabotaging and telling themselves that you don't feel the same. Let me get a card to close out the reading. An oracle card to close out the reading. Okay, changes. And let me get one more. Oh, one flew on the floor. We have embrace the flow of life, shine, and leave the past behind. With these changes, whether they be good, bad, or indifferent, based on your judgment of things, based on your perception, I encourage you to shift your perception on things. I encourage you to shift the way that you judge things as positive or negative. Because when you look at things from a neutral viewpoint, you're going to understand that everything is for you and it's not happening to you. So when you have a lens of looking at things in that perspective, you're able to embrace the flow of life. You're able to leave the past behind and move forward with clarity. And with that clarity, it's going to bring you a fulfilled and happier lifespan, because you're going to look at things through a lens of a neutral standpoint. You're no longer going to be in your head about what could, what couldn't, what if. None of that exists when you're in a neutral state. When you understand things happen for you and not to you, then you'll understand and receive things in a positive perspective. You'll learn to shift your energy and receive things in a manner where it's for you. Everything is for you, and you'll learn to embrace that. And trust me, it's easier said than done, I know. But when you're able to have that ability of not just emotional regulation, but emotional clarity and emotional communication, it will allow you to not only regulate your emotions, but the ability to regulate your partner's emotions so that it becomes a healthier partnership. And with that being said, I truly hope that this has helped you. Okay, my beautiful loves, thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful day. And remember to stay aligned with your heart while taking confident steps towards your highest self.